gosh. Are you okay? Come on over here. Let it out. Hey man, are you good?
Yeah, dude. I just fell in this disgusting mud.
Actually, I think dirty mud is pretty cool. Want to know why? It's time for our exploration. Let's go outside and dig in the dirt. We're gonna need some things before we get started. But what could they be? Wait a minute. Paper. But also pencils. Yeah. Make sure to get real close to the dirt and write down things you notice. See what type of organisms, plant or animal, you might find. Now is a good time to pause the video and go outside with your teacher. Hey, what'd you find?
Oh my gosh, look, K9. I found so many things in here. Look at this. I found all these leaves. I found little stringy thingies.
All right.
Clumps of dirt.
Nice.
And I think there's some bugs.
Whoa! That, my friend, is an FBI agent. I'm talking about fungus, bacteria, and invertebrates. Trillions of organisms that help break down things that used to be alive back in the soil.
What?
I know!
So like decomposition.
Right.
So the FBI are helping us recycle matter by eating it and transforming it.
Exactly. And decomposition is happening all the time. And humans have found a way to harness this in a process called compost.
Compost helps us reduce waste and grow food.
Right. And there are 4 things that compost needs. We need greens, browns, water, and oxygen. These 4 things will help the FBI thrive. These greens contain nitrogen and protein, which is really important for our FBI or microorganisms to help decompose the material. The activity from this decomposition creates heat and in turn raises the temperature of our pile. Browns are carbon rich, and together with our greens, they provide a food source and structure. Together, they form a house for the FBI.
Greens,
Yeah.
browns.
Uh-huh.
I get it.
You do?
I think I get it.
Good job. Awesome. Yeah, so greens and browns are 2 of the most crucial things when it comes to compost. Wait. Mason? What are you doing? Dude! What are you doing? What? Oh. Come on, man. Take a seat. Oh. What were you thinking back there, Mason?
I'm sorry, K9. I just wanted to.
Oh my God.
I wanted to stomp in the bucket. I wanted to make more room so that we could compost more stuff.
Dude, when we stomp in the bucket like that, it creates less of an oxygen flow in our pile.
Oh, oxygen.
Yeah.
That's really important.
It is important because the bacteria will create a stinky smell if there's no oxygen flow.
I do not want stinky compost.
And we don't want that either.
Are we talking about greens?
Yeah, greens.
Do we do browns?
We did the browns.
Browns, yeah.
Pretty sure. We also did oxygen.
Oxygen.
But what was the last one? Water! Welcome to K9 Sponge Corner. Today we're going to be reviewing all of these wonderful sponges. Let's take a look. So, this first sponge over here, let's check it out. Ugh! Way too wet. If our compost is too wet, it's no good. Let's check out this second one. Ah! Way too dry. I don't want my compost to be dry either. Huh. But this last one over here, let's check it out. So, we don't want it to be too wet, and we don't want it to be too dry. So, let's find out. Wow, it's just in the middle. So, our compost, we want it to be just in the middle between wet and dry.
I just don't get how this turns into this.
These two things, this banana and this dirt, seem to have nothing in common. But if we zoom out, we'll find that they have more similarities than we once thought. This is change over time. It's the answer to our compost puzzle. Now that we have the 4 ingredients for compost,
let's start applying it. Level 1 composting.
collect your scraps and put them in the bin. If you have a city collection bin, you can take your scraps and put them in there. Yes! If you don't have a city collection bin, you can give your food scraps to someone who does.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Go ahead and ask before you give them. But you can talk to places that do large-scale composting like farms and schools and community gardens to see if they want your scraps. So, what about composting level 2?
That's a really good question. Instead of giving your scraps away, you can create a simple and effective composting system at home. But if you do, make sure that it's only fruits and veggies. No meat.
You could buy a composter and you could spend anywhere from $40 to $400.
Or you can build your own. Come on, let me show you something. What we have here is a big bin filled with greens and browns. And it's filled with worms to help it decompose. There's tons more to find out about worm bin composting if you're the curious type. Level 3 compost. Check it out. So, if you have the extra ground space, you could literally just throw your scraps onto the pile. But the important thing to remember is that you need to cover it up so that animals don't get to it. Hey! Hey! Get back here! Get back here!
It could really be just as simple as a tarp weighed down with some stones. The tarp might limit airflow ever so slightly, but it will still decompose over time.
This baby is a bit more of a heavy duty type of thing. Handles lots of food waste. Yep. This is a stage 3 compost system.
Whether you're collecting your kitchen scraps at home or composting on your own, you are actively taking part in reducing the amount of waste that ends up in the landfill.
Now, I have a question for you. What steps can you take to level up your compost and reduce the amount of waste in the landfill? How you feeling?
I feel so much better.
Tell me about it.
Well, I was feeling horrible,
Yeah.
but now I don't even think dirt is that gross.
No?
No, it's one of the coolest things on the ground.
I love to hear it. Are you ready to get out of here?
Let's go.
Let's do it. Oh my gosh, dude, that was so fun.
That was pretty good.
I remember when we like held arms and like
Remember walking?
That was so fun.
That was good. Yeah,
absolutely.
I remember that.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you.